All right, Happy New Year, boys. We got a little rant to do here because, all right, so wifey and I we're going to watch Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve, hosted by Ryan Seacrest, of course. And I mentioned to her that Ryan Seacrest basically is completely fake, not who he really is, and in reality, he's actually a bro. And that I saw him on Blind Date, which is just one of the greatest shows of all time. Um, and he was really not into the girl that he was on the blind date with, which is hilarious. But anyway, so I went to find the episode because originally I watched it on YouTube. Must have been a decade ago. I don't know, maybe not quite, but somewhere in that range, 10 years ago. And I couldn't find it. Where the fuck is the episode? And so this video is an absolute call out to you, Ryan Seacrest. You fucking little bitch. If you are going to go on American Idol, Kelly and Ryan, Dick Clark rocking New Year's Eve, who else? Who knows what the fuck else? And just be the fakest motherfucker on the planet. We're gonna have to have a problem. We're gonna have to have a conversation because it's a problem, bro. Like just be you, bro. We know you're a dude. You're a cool guy. You get the ladies. That's fine, dude. That's what we like. But just how? How can you be such a fucking sellout? It's people like Ryan Seacrest that make me believe in the devil and selling your soul. Because truly, this is one of the most prime examples of selling your soul. So I have seen this episode of Ryan Seacrest on Blind Date. This is at the time he was a radio host, I believe in LA, but this is just based on, I watched it when it aired. Yeah, just based on kind of after the fact. I didn't actually know what city he was in, although, I think it does make sense that it was LA based on kind of the episode. So I went to try and find it today, and unbelievably, it is completely scrubbed from the internet. And so this right here, this video, this is a call to arms. We are going to find this episode of Blind Date, and we are going to do something about it. Like, I don't know, probably I'm not gonna be able to repost it. He's gonna sue the shit out of me, but we'll do something. We'll, put it off stream and just react to it or something like that, because there's no forgiveness, bro. You went on the show, you wanted your 5 minutes of fame. Yeah, you got famous after by being a fucking sellout, but there's no forgiveness here. We are going to find this episode, and so that is why I'm calling on you, YouTube Army. We're going to find the Ryan Seacrest episode of Blind Date. So number one, I need the season and episode number of this episode. And obviously, if you guys have a torrent link or any other version of this video that I can watch, that would be super helpful. But this is war. This is war. You cannot just go on being this clean-cut little pussy bitch, whitewashed persona on TV without getting your comeuppance. And the fact that you have this Blind Date episode where you completely diss this girl, which, fair enough, bro. Like, I get it. All I want here is Ryan. Look, I'm not hating on him for being a good guy. I'm hating on him for being a fucking sellout. he's actually a bro, and he actually is a cool dude you'd want to hang out with in real life. And there's been very few glimpses of that throughout his career, but the reality is that that's who he is, and he hides it every single fucking day he goes on TV. And we're not gonna let this pass. So, call to arms, YouTube. We want to find this Ryan Seacrest video on Blind Date. What year it was? I saw some things that it might be 2003. I don't know for sure. I don't know when the last time I saw it was. It was probably over a decade ago or somewhere around that. But it was on YouTube when I watched it. And here's some more info. He was on an episode with John Sandifer. If that helps, Ryan and John. Gringo Guy said it helps. But that doesn't help me, dude. I want the episode number, I want the season, and I want the torrent link to the whole series if possible, so we can just download this episode. I want to show it to the wifey. I want to watch it again myself, and I want to expose it to the entire internet. So again, one more time, call to arms, Ryan Seacrest being a fucking sellout cuck throughout his career, but actually showing who he was on Blind Date, dissing this girl who wanted to fuck him. Let's do it. Appreciate the help.